Hello, welcome back to Hustle House Sports. I'm Ricky, this is Chris, and we are going to do our top 5 centers, current centers in the NBA for this season. We're excluding those who are injured. We have a game threshold of about 30 games, give or take.
Yeah.
So you have to have played for...
35.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to have played for most of the season. All right, Chris, what do you want first? Do you want heads or tails?
I will go tails. Tails never fails.
All right, let's do this. Hey Siri, flip a coin.
It's tails.
It's tails. All right, Chris, you
All
got
right,
the
so
first go.
I go first. All right. Top 5 centers currently in the NBA. Number 1, you're going to say it's controversial. It's the Joker. It's Nikola Jokic. He's the best center in the NBA because his stats are ridiculous. And his team is, I think, in 6th place in the West. But he's averaging 26, 14, and 8 as a center. He brings the ball up. Here's the best part, though. You know he's the player that they're going to because the Nuggets right now have no Michael Porter Jr. They have no Jamal Murray.
Mm-hmm.
He makes it happen with anybody. And he's not super athletic. He just has like this unstoppable game. He's just super smart. Like, I don't know what it is. Jokic, best center in the NBA.
Yeah.
Number 2 is going to be Joel Embiid.
Okay.
All right. 30 points a game, 11 rebounds, 5 assists. He's playing with James Harden now, so he's probably going to maybe drop a little bit more in scoring, but maybe be more efficient. So, and the team's hopefully going to get a little bit better because they're not like running away with anything either. So,
did you see their game with against the Timberwolves? They destroyed
No.
them. I think it was like 130 to like.
was that the
100 or
latest
something.
game with James Harden?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, so they're going to be really together. But I still think that Jokic and Embiid, or Jokic is a little bit better than Embiid, and I would probably put them both at the 1 and 2 spot for MVP right now. All right,
I think
number
that's
3,
fair.
I'm going
I
to
think
put.
that's fair.
Yeah, well, I thought you were going to. I hesitated because I thought you were going to say DeRozan. So I would put DeRozan 3rd. DeRozan's 3.
Yeah, all right,
Those
yeah,
are
I
the
was
two.
gonna
Like it's because the numbers that they're putting up is ridiculous. All right, 3rd best center I have Karl Anthony Towns. Because he stretches the floor better than any big guy. Just won the 3-point contest to prove it. 25 points a game, 10 rebounds. He's dominant in like I don't know. I feel like people forget about him sometimes, but he's really unstoppable sometimes. And the Timberwolves are playing well, so I think he's the 3rd best big guy. 4th is going to be Rudy Gobert for me because he clogs up the middle. He defends. If he's playing, you can't drive the lane. 16 points a game, 15 rebounds. His stats are ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Probably defensive player of the year again? Probably, yeah. Probably.
He's balling out.
And then number 5 was tough, man. Believe it or not, because I think you know who I'm going to say, but it wasn't so easy to just put Jared Allen there. I did put Jared Allen at 5, but it was close. Because his numbers aren't great. He's not super efficient. Well, no, he is super efficient, but because he shoots like 75%. But I don't know. I just feel like he could be doing a little bit more. I just feel like he's like, honestly, if you look at his stats, he's like a poor man's Rudy Gobert, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you think about it, right?
He's really good at the rim protection, but yeah, I guess. I mean, he's pretty good. Would I say a poor man's though?
I say a poor man's Rudy Gobert,
Yeah, yeah, I can see that.
right?
Poor
You
man's.
know, a middle classman's Jared Allen, Rudy Gobert. How about that? Because if you had Jared Allen, it wouldn't be so bad. But and then, the
I like
Cavs
that.
are playing
I like
well.
that better. Middle classman's really
Yeah,
good.
middle class,
I'll take that. I'll take that.
But yeah, he's got the Cavs playing well. Good defense. He's a good player. Do you want me to say my honorable mentions? Just because I just want to say their names and I don't have to go into it real quick.
Sure, go for it.
The other guys I was considering for that 5th spot was Bam Adebayo, Vucevic from the Bulls.
Mm-hmm.
Although his stats have gone down because of DeRozan being there now, but he's still dominant. And this is the controversial one, Porzingis.
Tingus Pingus.
Yeah.
All right.
Those were the last 4 guys I was debating about putting 5th there. So it wasn't so easy to just put Jared Allen, but yeah, that's my list.
Well, funny enough, that's pretty much my list too.
It's the same exact list.
So I have Nikola Jokic number 1.
Oh, really? I thought you were gonna put Embiid.
Yeah, I had him number one because he's just so vital to the Nuggets right now. I think if
Yeah.
you like with Embiid, if you take him out, well, I mean before the Harden trade, that is,
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
think they still would have been able to manage and like win some games. But like if you take Jokic out, I don't know. I don't know
Yeah.
how that goes. Like I think he's just such a important piece. And then number two, I have Joel Embiid. For all the
Mm-hmm.
reasons I mentioned, he's still just as important. He's balling out, but like now with Harden, his stats are gonna drop. But I think their team's just gonna be scary. Like after I saw the
Yeah.
stats for the Timberwolves game, I'm like, okay, that's what's gonna happen. Like they might have a chance to like go pretty far in the playoffs, maybe even contend. We'll see what happens.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Third, I had Karl Anthony Towns.
Nice.
Yeah, when you said like, oh, he doesn't get a lot of respect, I was like, I got him on here, man. I don't know.
Yeah. I just feel like people don't talk about him enough. I don't know.
Yeah, it's true. He's averaging, like you said, 24 points a game, 9.7 rebounds per game, and 3.9 assists. What
Yeah.
more can you ask for a scoring big man?
Yeah.
Then I have Rudy Gobert. All the reasons I would be terrified going into the paint at all. Like I don't care if I'm LeBron James, it's still gonna be in the back of my mind. Like all right, I can probably dunk on him, but because I'm LeBron James, but
Mm-hmm.
he might like get the ball a little bit, distort my dunk. But yeah, if I'm not LeBron
Yeah.
James, I don't think I'm going up against him.
Yeah. No.
Um,
Nobody protects the rim like Rudy Gobert at
yeah.
all. It's not
Uh,
even close.
for my fifth pick, this is where it's different. So it was the same for me. I was like Jared Allen, Vucevic. I don't know who to pick. I didn't have Porzingis in there. I don't know. He didn't cross my mind. I do think these other three are more deserving of the fifth spot. But I chose Bam Adebayo, 19 points a game, 10 rebounds. He's another. I think he's such a big piece to the Heat, but Jared Allen is too to the Cavs. Like you take them out, I think they both have a significant impact, and like the team would struggle without them there. But I think that's where it varies. That's like a very good like discussion to have. Like who's better, Bam Adebayo or Jared Allen? Because
That's tough, right? Because they have similar stat. What did you say Bam's stats were?
so he's got. I was pulling it up before. Bam has 19 points per game on 53% shooting percentage, and he's getting 10.3 rebounds and 3.5 assists per game.
Yeah. So he's got better stats than Jared Allen. The,
That's
the the thing is that I don't know that does Bam Adebayo protect the rim like Jared Allen does?
that's the thing. I don't know. I think
Because
Jared.
the
Yeah, I think he
no,
does a.
because
Yeah,
the thing is that like Jared Allen and Rudy Gobert, like they don't really get plays run for them, right? The Heat will run plays for Bam Adebayo.
mm,
Like they
true.
will try to
Yeah,
get him to. I mean, he's averaging 20 points a game, right?
yeah. So they're obviously
So
giving him the ball. Yeah,
so it's like if he's doing the same rim protecting stuff or is close to the same, and he's giving you 20 points a game,
yeah,
then he would be the better player, right?
yeah. It's true.
So yeah,
I
you
don't
might be
know.
right about that.
I like Bam, but I mean it's a very good argument. Bam or Jared Allen, they're both very deserving of the spot, vital to their teams. But
Yeah,
in terms of honorable mentions, I don't have anyone. Again, it was pretty much the same list that I had
yeah.
with the.
I just had Vucevic. I mean, Bam, and he was your fifth guy. And I'm telling you, Porzingis. If you look at his stats, you're like, oh, wait a second, he's actually putting numbers up. So
Let's find out. Here's that Porzingis stats. Let's see.
he's like 20 points a game.
20 points a game, 7.7 rebounds, 2 assists, 45%
Yeah,
shooting. Yeah, okay. Not
you
better,
know.
not better than Bam or Jared Allen, but yeah, I guess honorable mention for sure. He's balling
Yeah,
out.
but you know what? When Porzingis is like right, he can protect the rim like Rudy Gobert and Jared Allen, and
Yeah,
then he can like score like Karl Anthony Towns, but better. Like like
yeah.
so.
When he's like at full health, then
Yeah,
he's scary.
he
He's a
could
scary
right.
player. I would not want to
Yeah,
go up against him for sure.
yeah.
Right, man.
But he just misses the cut. It's all right.
Yeah. But yeah, pretty similar list, but I mean, I think that's to be expected. I think as the season progresses, the list might change. Maybe someone sneaks in. Maybe Jared Allen's more of that fifth spot than Bam is. The season changes.
Yeah.
You never know what's gonna happen. We're
Yep.
halfway through right now, or a little under halfway through because of the All Star break. But things
Yeah.
can change real fast. You never know. But any other comments, questions, or concerns?
No, we agreed. We agreed for the most part. So
I think it's the first time we've agreed on a list. Like normally when we do
yeah,
lists, it's like, oh, like why you put Pascal Siakam there? Like what the heck,
yeah, yeah. I'm surprised. I'm surprised.
Yeah. First time.
But, all right,
Okay, that's interesting. Maybe the title of the video, we actually agreed? Like
we agree.
yeah. Alright, well, I guess that'll do it for this video. Thank you all for watching. If you liked it, please leave a thumbs up. Comment on who you think should have filled that 5 spot, or if you don't agree with our list at all, let us know. Alright, we'll see you in the next one. Bye.